welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am an online part-time online reseller. I buy things or are given things and I resell them on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari to make a profit. I also am a stay-at-home mom. I'm a part-time oncology nurse and all kinds of other things. So I keep busy, but I love reselling and I love being part of the reselling community. So thanks for tuning in. Today we have a what sold video. So in case you're watching this sometime in the future, we're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic right now. So that has definitely affected everybody's sales and how their business is performing and how it's being run. So that of course has affected me as well. I'm still selling, which is great. I will take anything at this point. But it's not exactly up to what I would like it to be. But I still have sales. So I'm actually going to move over. There we go. So that I can have this area open to put a picture of the listing. So we're going to talk about what sold between March 30th and April 5th, which is a Monday through a Sunday. Okay. And we'll just go in order of the dates and I'll tell you what platform, how much it sold, profit, all of that good stuff. Okay. We're going to start off on March 30th, which was a Monday. I sold one thing all day. And it was on Poshmark, and it was a pair of Adriana Goldschmied jeans. These were the stilt cigarette leg jeans. They were skinny straight leg jeans. I had picked these up at a thrift store for $1.50, and it was one of those things where I was like, it's AG. I'd never found Adriana Goldschmied. So I picked them up, and I mean, I remember looking at them, but I obviously did not look at them very good because when I got them home, oh man, did they have some wear. I mean, like the entire little patch that goes like on the back, yeah, it was gone. You could see the outline of it. There was like holes. I mean, it was rough. But I knew that they were, you know, sought after jeans, sought after brand, and I figured somebody might want a pair of really worn in, well-loved jeans. So I listed them and they sold. They sold on an offer on Poshmark, offer sent to me for $18. So I ended up profiting 13 bucks off of them. So hey, they did sit for 216 days, which is completely, I mean, it's legitimate that they sat, like they should have sat. I was definitely, they were on the till for like possibly going into my eBay auctions. I like to auction off things that I didn't pay much for and they're not that great of a brand or style, and also things that have flaws. So if I bring something home and it's flawed, depending on the flaw, you know, I might have to redonate it or throw it in the trash. But if the flaw can be fixed and it's just not going to be fixed by me, I will sell it on auction and it works. Trust me. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, the 31st, which was my 8th wedding anniversary. So yay us. On eBay, I had 2 sales and that's the only sales I had for the day. So I sold this Victoria's Secret Sport black hoodie. This thing was so cool. It was sleeveless and the back had this nice cutout. So you could see like a really cool bra coming through. It had the big spell out graphic on the front in white, and it was in amazing condition. I actually picked this up in a haul that I can put in the cards up here for $3. It sold on a best offer for $14, giving me $8 in profit in 22 days. So I'll take it. And then I also sold these toddler sized 6 Nike tennis shoes. They were the LeBron James XV or 15 style, design, line. I found these at a local Goodwill and they just looked like, these are also in a haul. They just looked cool. Like they looked different. I didn't even know they were Nikes until I pulled down and looked in the tag. And I just happened to look them up and I saw that they were actually like something that was a little sought after. they weren't going for crazy money, but it seemed that they were flipping pretty easily and quickly. So yeah. Oh, and the Victoria's Secret, everything on eBay, unless I specify, they pay shipping. I hardly ever get free shipping on eBay. But yeah, so she paid shipping, and then they paid shipping for these shoes too. I paid $6 for the shoes. They sold for a best offer of $20, giving me about $10 in profit. But they sold in 3 days, so easy money. They were so easy to list. They did have a little bit of a flaw on them, but it was pretty insignificant in my opinion. All right, so moving on to Wednesday, the 1st of April Fool's Day. I sold one thing on eBay and one thing on Mercari. On eBay, I sold this Victoria's Secret pink maroon, just basic t-shirt. It had a logo and it had like a really cool strap design up here. This did take 221 days to sell. However, I only paid 25 cents for it. It's funny it sold actually, because I was considering putting it with this other extra small shirt I had that was pink by Victoria's Secret. I was going to bundle them up during this whole coronavirus self-isolation time, but then it ended up selling. So it sold on a best offer for $10, giving me a profit of about $7.75. Then on Mercari, I sold these, oh, these things were beautiful. Allegria, which was the first time I've ever found this brand, so I was so excited when I found them. I paid up for them probably more than I should have, but they were beautiful. They were Allegria clogs, and they were the print on them was called Birdland, and it had mosaic floral and hummingbird design, and they were just precious. And like the sole was wood grain. And they had, of course, little Allegria butterfly. Yeah, they were cute. They were a size 7, and I sold them on a best offer for $38 on Mercari. Now, I do offer free shipping on Mercari, so take away the shipping, take away the cost. It was a $16 profit. Oh, I paid $10. But I profited $16, and it took 17 days. The next, on Thursday, we have, on the 2nd of April, on eBay, I sold this pair of Fabletics pink and purple floral capri leggings. These were just so cute. I loved the pattern on them, and they were in amazing condition. They were a size small. I purchased these at a regular Goodwill for $5.49. Little high, but Fabletics sells pretty quickly for me. And this one sold in 37 days for a best offer of $17. And I made $8 in profit. Then on Mercari, this was a really good sell because it was so quick. So I'm going to put in the cards where I got this from a B&G trading box. It was a brand new with tags, black Free People, cropped flutter sleeve top. It was so cute. And what's so funny, like I just, looking back, I think it's funny that it sold first. And the reason is because I couldn't find a stock photo of it. I didn't know the name of it, like the style name, and it was black. And as y'all all know, black is hard to photograph, and it's very hard for it to come across in a photo, like a flat lay or even from a hanger, of really what it looks like. So I didn't think it was going to sell for a while, much less in one day. So I posted it, I think like midnight, and then that day, that midnight day, it sold for $20 on a best offer. So I ended up making about $7 in profit. Each item cost me about $7, so I doubled my money. I will take it. It was new with tags, sold like that. And that's it. So then on Friday, yeah. So Friday, I had a bunch of eBay auctions end. Like I had mentioned earlier, I like to put, like I've been doing it for so long. I have been experimenting with putting my stale inventory on eBay auction right now. I figured people are home, they're able to look at auctions more, they're looking for a really good deal, and I mean, paying 99 cents for something and then having to pay for shipping, that's a pretty good deal. So I went through my inventory, and this is the second week that these things were on auction. The first week I sold 5 things, and this week I sold 5 things. So I'm not going to tell you like the breakdown of profit, because I'm going to say that I didn't profit. If I did, it's like 25 cents to $1 of profit. But I did not lose money on any of these things. And that's like, I was wanting to get it back. Like, instead of just donating it or redonating it, at least I got what I paid back. I mean, I can't get my time back, stuff like that. But, you know, get a little bit of cash back. It helps out. Okay, so the first thing is this Wishful Park sheer white with black Aztec print. I think it's roll tab sleeves. It's right here anyway. This thing was so cute. I remember picking it up for 25 cents. And I just thought that it was like a cute lightweight top. And I knew that the brand wasn't that great, but I thought that like the tribal Aztec print would maybe, you know, get some activity on the search, but it did not happen. I don't think that that shirt had very many likes at all. Yeah, and I also don't know, how long it took for these to sell, because when I relisted them, it no longer shows me when I first listed them, like when I relisted them as an auction versus buy it now. So I'm just gonna tell you, it was a long time for all of them, a very long time. Okay, so those sold for 99 cents plus shipping. Okay, remember, if you're gonna do an auction and you're gonna start at 99 cents, do not do free shipping because you will lose money. Okay, just good tip there. Okay, and then the next one was this Nike men's just basic gray t-shirt. It wasn't dry fit or anything. It was literally just a gray t-shirt. I picked this up at the bins, so I think the bins was either 75 or 88 cents depending on which trip. I don't remember which trip it was. And it sold for $1.99 plus shipping. And then the next thing was this eyeshadow brand, crocheted lace cream off-white cold shoulder shirt. It was new without tags. It had the little plastic barbs in it, so I got this in a bunch of kid and adult clothes that I had picked up on Facebook Marketplace. And each item ended up being like 75 cents to $1. It sold for $1.99 plus shipping. Next, I have these pair of Refill, which I had never heard of that brand before. The boys' jeans, they were size 6. They were in like pristine condition. They had some intentional distressing on them. And that was in the same lot as the previous shirt. So 75 cents to $1. And it sold for $1.40 plus shipping. And then the last auction is this really cute Southern Marsh tank top. It had the logo on the chest and then a big duck with the logo on the back. There was no cracking. Like, it was in amazing condition. It wasn't extra small, and I mean, it was just a tank top. But I did pick this up at my first ever binge trip where I was so overwhelmed. And like, the biggest thing I thought was pick up light things because you get more for your money, you know. And I was like a month and a half into reselling. Ooh, the stuff I picked up on that trip. But yeah, that trip for sure, everything cost about 88 cents. And it sold for $1.99 plus shipping. Okay, and then the stuff that wasn't auctioned on that Friday, on Poshmark, I sold this pair of Morel Luxe Wrap leather clogs or mules, whichever you want to call it. I picked these up at a regular Goodwill for $8. They sold in 45 days for $30, giving me a $14 profit. On Poshmark, they were size 7.5. They were in really, really good condition. Morel is one of those brands where you really don't want to pay up too much depending on the style. I definitely think it's something that people are going to like search out, and you might have to wait and sit on it, but I was okay. I was happy with that profit. And then the last thing that sold was a bundle of 2 shirts out of my 3 for $25 sale. So I run a 3 for $25 sale all the time. A lot of the items that I pick up 25-50 cents, I throw in there. I haven't made that many sales off of this, I'm not gonna lie. And that's something I'm working on, trying to tweak how I'm doing it, and I'm gonna figure it out. But that's what I have in my closet right now. And so she had liked these 2 shirts, and I bundled them and sent her a message and sent her an offer, and she accepted. So the first one is this Farm Fed, I think that's the brand, gray t-shirt, and I remember picking this up. I thought it was so neat. It said, "I'm the girl all the country songs are about." So cute. and it was a size medium. And then this other one I also picked up because I thought it was so cute, and I didn't look up comps. It was also my first trip to the bins, the second shirt. The brand was Pink Armadillos, which I found out is like a boutique brand out of Texas. Like it's only out of Texas, like they make it there. And it's a pillowcase shirt where it's got the ribbon around the neck that you tie. It had a really cute design, and I think it said these wings were made to fly or something. I don't know. It's right here. It was a cute shirt. And yeah, so both of those cost me like $1.50, like 88 cents. And I think the Farm Veg shirt, I think, was 50 cents. Like, I think I remember picking it up at my 50-cent Friday. So anyway, they sold for $18, and I made $13 profit. Then on Saturday, on the 4th, I sold nothing on any platforms. In all fairness, I really didn't share Friday or Saturday. We were busy. My husband's off work Friday, Saturday, Sunday right now, so we were enjoying some time, some family time. All right, moving on to the last day, Sunday, the 5th. On Mercari, I sold this LuLaRoe Randy shirt with this really pretty floral print, and the Randy is like the baseball shirt, as you can see. It was a 3XL. So it sold for $14 shipped, and because basically it cost me $0, I'll explain that in a minute, my profit was $7.61 about, and it took me 45 days to sell it. So way back when, like last summer, my mom and I, we garage sell like hardcore every Saturday, sometimes Friday and Saturday, whenever it's garage sale season and there's no coronavirus happening. So last year, we had already hit, I kid you not, 19 garage sales. And it was like 11, and that's usually when they start wrapping up. And especially here in Louisiana, it is hot around that time of day. So we were about to go home, and I was like, oh, like, there's one right here. Let's just go stop. So we pulled up to this garage sale, and there was nobody there, like running it. And then there was this guy in this truck running, and he gets out, and he was the one running it, but he was so hot, and he said, yeah, we're about to close up. And I was like, okay, well, I just happened to see this Rubbermaid tub, and it was like, you know, like tub. And I saw some LuLaRoe leggings. Well, I wanted some for myself because I had been wanting some, and I didn't have any, and you know, I've been waiting for a garage sale where I could pick them up for $1. And so I was going through them, and I asked him how much, and he said, it's like $1, $2, I don't know, hold on. And so I'm just looking, you know, and my mom's browsing, and he comes over and he says, okay, look, you can take the entire, like, everything in this bucket for $10. And I was like, oh, okay. And like, I hadn't even looked through, like, I literally had only looked through like a couple of things at the top. There was some LuLaRoe stuff. He was like, yeah, it's full of LuLaRoe. There's some men's stuff in it. Like, you can just take it. And if you give me another $5, you can take that tub too, which was a tub right beside it with full too. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yep, we're going to do this. I knew that even if I sold the LuLaRoe stuff for like $5 to $10, I was going to make my money back. And I knew that there was some stuff in there that I wanted. All said and done, for 20 bucks, I got 76 pieces of clothing, y'all. Between my mom, me, and my husband, I think we took like 30. So I had like 40 pieces left over. There were these 3 Old Navy pixie pants in there that were plus size, and I lotted them together, and they sold for, I don't remember how much exactly, but the profit was over $20. I was like, everything else is free. So sales have been trickling in off of that stuff since then. So this is one of them. Wow, it's a really long explanation, but I get so excited when I tell that story because it was just one of those moments, like, you hear about them, you know, like you watch your YouTube videos or Instagram and people come up with, oh, I walked up and they gave me everything for free or $10. Like, it happened to me. Anyway, and then the last thing that sold for the week were these Sanuk Yoga Sling 2 black padded, like, yoga mat flip-flops, sandals, whatever you want to call them. These were new with tags. I hauled them a while back. I'll try to put in the cards if it'll let me. Like, I didn't want to put that video in any cards the last time I tried. But I actually bought these on a half price day. They were $3.99, and half price they were $1.99. They sold for $20 on $20 on Poshmark in 30 days. And so I had a profit of $16. All right, let's really get into the numbers here. So I had a total of 16 sales, 17 items. I was really shocked that I've been selling so many tops because it's not something I actually like to source. Or I don't like actively source because I feel like they don't bring a lot of money, for one. But I have sold a lot of them, and it might just be because the price point has been so low with this week. But yeah, I sold 9 tops, 3 pairs of shoes, not counting those kids' shoes, 1 men's item, 2 kids' items, and 2 bottoms. As far as gross sales, so like how much I sold without anything taken out, okay? This is just what it sold for. Poshmark, $86, eBay, $69.36, and Mercari, $55. So usually eBay is in the lead, but Poshmark got me this time. For a total gross sales of $210.36. And then I took out cost of goods, and I took out shipping, and I took out a 20-ish% off the top, and it comes out to $120.36, $120 in profit for the week. So I'll take that. It's slow, and every little bit counts. So I will take that profit and put it right back into my business. Maybe order a mystery box or 2. I've been seeing some really bad unboxings lately, so I'm like terrified. But I would order another B&G one. I definitely would. So I've been watching their website. So yeah, so that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below anything and everything, even if you just want to say hi. Even if you want to tell me that I'm a terrible reseller and these numbers suck. I don't really care. I just want to hear from y'all. Give me a thumbs up so I can know that you like this video, and I will do more. And subscribe so you can continue to watch me fumble through these videos. Thanks so much. Bye.